What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Two Guys One Week podcast. My name is Tyler Plackey, and I will be your host. Thank you. And alongside me tonight, as usual, is my co-host. He drives the not very long bus, Mr. Alex Smith.
Yes. I love the short bus.
Alex, how are you tonight, buddy?
Oh, we could be better, but we're here.
I feel that, dude. Yeah, y'all, this might be a different episode for everybody. But, yeah. Before we get into it, though, real quick, everyone, this is, in fact, an adult podcast. So we may use foul language to talk about adult topics and overall not really care what people think of us, if they like us or agree with us. So if any of this offends you in any way, shape, or form, please, and neither of us can stress this enough, please go find another podcast to listen to. Thank you and goodbye.
You're welcome.
All right.
There you go.
Fucking fired up strong. Boom!
All right, so hopping into it.
Hey, is that Griffey and Larkin?
Yeah, they're fighting up there.
Hey, who's winning?
Probably Larkin, because Griffey's very patient with him.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right, topics that we got this week. We got our typical 1 week segment. Talk about our weeks. Shortened week this week due to family things. But
yeah. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Same episode, as good as ever.
Yep.
Hot sports news, because we got some feedback, and some of you are not sports nerds.
Yep.
You want to hear
apparently.
Yeah, I know. Bums.
Yep.
We got the What Would You Do segment back. Alex's question of the week is back also.
Yep.
Then we got Tyler's famous
You're shitting me.
situation, and then we got a new one.
We have a brand new segment tonight.
I think we'll let them stick around to the end to find out.
Ooh, yeah, they can wait to figure out what that is. It's a banger. So, Alex, I've been going first for all, so why don't you go first, buddy? What'd you do this last week? Tell us what you did. This is a short week, by the way. It's only Friday, so sorry.
Yeah. Monday was kind of hectic. We had a game. This team, they were playing. The varsity was playing my alma mater, high school, and I was supposed to go to freshman practice right after school, and it's pouring down rain when I get there. So I assume we're inside. We go inside. It stops raining. We get to hit for like 20 minutes because varsity says, "Hey, we got BP in 20 minutes in here, so hurry up."
Yep.
So we did that, and then we go outside, and this will go back to my rant. I don't know if it was last episode, episode before. The athletic trainer stops us on our way out and says, "There's lightning. You guys can't go out there." So then we had to end practice early. And then we go eat and come back, and the varsity game was supposed to start at 6, and we didn't start until 7:15 because it kept getting pushed back.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Those are the worst, bro. We had one of those for football this past fall. We had a team drive in from Terre Haute, and we got through the first quarter of the first game. We were playing 2 games that night, and first quarter of the first game gets done, and lightning hits, and we go inside, and it took an hour and 45 minutes, and finally Terre Haute team said, we have to go home, and they just left. So we sat around, I went out and set up the football field, and we did everything, and got all warmed up, and everyone got ready for a single quarter of football. So, trust me, I feel that. And, dude, everyone's just looking at me like, well, is it going to pass? I don't know. Would I look like God?
I just listened to this thing.
Literally, I have apps, and when they say I'm good to go, we're good to go.
Yeah, so that kind of sucks, and kind of goes back to like my thing about lightning and baseball. They're not friends at all.
Nope, not at all.
I mean, what's the big deal about playing baseball with a metal bat and a
Break out the wood bats.
Exactly.
I mean, there's taller metal objects like, I don't know, the lights. Yeah. Like, come on.
Yeah, come on, show some decorum.
Ka-chow.
Yeah. Tuesday and Wednesday, I didn't really do anything, but they started construction on the road that leads from US 50 up there. It's called 350. Up there, they started construction there and on 50. So traffic is just a mess right now.
Sounds horrendous.
It took me 30 minutes to get off of 350 to go home, and it usually takes me 20 minutes to get home.
No thanks.
Yeah. Wednesday, freshmen had a game, and we lost.
It sounds like they need a better assistant coach. Fucking.
The team they played was pretty good though, but
Who they? Are you allowed to say who they played?
yeah, it's fine. Simon Kenton, that's a school in Kentucky. They're usually pretty good.
Fuck. Never heard of them.
They're pretty good. I played
Okay.
with a kid from there.
Hmm. Wait, you did what?
I played baseball
Okay.
with a kid from there. He was
So you're
my
not the
age.
diddler?
No. Thursday, I told you about this. I went fishing in the rain and I caught 10. Some PR
On what?
on Thursday. No, I'm just kidding.
You have to
On my-
break that news to everybody.
Yeah, on the new bait caster, I finally broke the seal on that. Bought the cherry.
Yeah. Alex has bought his first ever bait casting combo.
I think we
Alex,
talked about it last episode.
I don't fucking
A
think
little
so.
Yeah, because I fished that day and I didn't catch anything. 'Cause I backlashed it
Okay.
3 times.
Okay.
But, so they kind of have an idea. But yeah, I ended up catching 10 of them. I don't know.
Very nice.
But
What were you throwing?
it was like a mini spinner.
Just a finesse size spinnerbait. Very nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, it's white, all white with like a little pink.
That's a nice little shad presentation.
Yeah, his eye fell off today. I found out.
Well, half the one I was throwing today, half the skirt of it's been fucking missing for a couple weeks, and it still catches fish.
Mine, I don't know if it's because of fish or because like hitting the ground, but my hook was crooked. I had to like bend it back. I kept hitting the spinner.
You're setting the hook too hard, big dog.
I don't think I set it hard enough, honestly. Like I don't pull really hard.
Oh.
I pull over more than up.
Is it one of the Walmart spinnerbaits?
It's not like the Walmart brand, but yeah, it's a 3-pack that I bought.
Mm.
I forget what brand it is, but
I got you.
it was on the bottom shelf, so
Fine.
that's probably
I'll
why.
have to put you onto there's a micro-sized Strike King one that's really good. That's the one I like to fish with. It's really good.
Oh, Colt lost one because it was a 3-pack. Colt lost one of them.
Boo.
I don't even know how he did it.
Oh.
And then tonight okay. Listen to this. This is a story.
Okay.
So we're supposed to play Jacksonville, which is in
Yep.
like Osgood, Indiana.
Yep. Just south of Battisville.
Yeah, it's kind of middle of nowhere.
Yep.
Farm.
But fuck Egypt.
So it takes us like 40-ish minutes to get there.
Okay.
And varsity plays before us, so we're playing after the varsity, right?
Sure.
So it sucks anyways. We get there at 6 o'clock. The game starts at 5:30. They're in the top of the second inning.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, and it was like 8-2, and I think a kid hit a home run like right as we got there, so it was 8-5 or something. Well, we ended up
Good guys or bad guys?
bad guys, and we ended up winning 20-8.
Oh, that sounds like a Franklin score.
Yeah, but so Lawrenceburg I believe is 3A.
Okay.
Jacksonville is 1A, and I'll get
Oh.
to that. I'll get to that in a second.
Mhm.
So the game takes forever, and I think we step on the field maybe 8:30. The coach goes, "We're gonna start right away because I don't want to be here till midnight." I was like, "Hey, that works for me."
Mm-hmm.
So it's supposed to be 5 innings. That was preset. The varsity was gonna play 7. We're gonna play 5. Come to find out, they only have 13 kids on their whole roster.
Nice.
So, and they got their butts beat by varsity. And, yeah, so we played their varsity technically
Oh,
because they only had 13 kids,
yeah.
and they have 3 seniors. And I don't know if they played or not because I don't know who was who. But
Mm-hmm.
they say, "Oh, we're gonna play 3 innings instead." I was like, "Oh my god!"
So you drove all the way there for 3 innings?
Yeah, and we only won 1-0. So yeah,
Yikes.
wasn't good. And yeah, so all that for this little bit of game.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, other than that, and now we're here.
You caught a big fish today, though. Remember?
Yeah, it was pretty big.
Mhm.
I need to get a scale.
You do.
And I bought
Yeah.
a new baitcaster reel.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you buy that Cast King one?
It'll be here tomorrow.
Fuck yeah. You're going to have to line it, I'm sure.
That's what I thought.
It's not that hard. It's a lot easier than spooling
You
most other
You
things.
just basically do it in reverse, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, what about you?
Boy, dude, it's been a week. So we'll just do we go happy or sad first?
Let's get the sad out of the way.
Okay,
Get-
so
raise it up.
the week started off by my dad calling me and telling me that my great uncle Kim died. which was sad to hear because on that side of the family, he's about the only one that we like. So, um, and if any of them hear this, I said it and I meant it. So, um, and then yesterday, my grandfather died, which was very sad. And so the reason we're recording early is because I'm leaving tomorrow for the funeral. So yeah, so that one, but it was also one of those, like, he was 89, had a good life. He was in pain, so he's doing better now. But fucking also yesterday, before I figured out that my grandfather had passed, our dog, who is an almost 15-year-old Australian Shepherd, goes to jump up on the fucking bed and goes to jump up sideways. And her back left leg doesn't quite get on the bed, and so she falls sideways off it. And as she's falling, her back right foot gets stuck on the bed, and she hits the ground hard, dude, and lets out this sound. And so we started, and she's fucking immediately, will not walk, crying, shaking, whimpering. We're like, fuck, dude, I swear to God. And so we ended up at the emergency vet yesterday. She got examined and x-rayed, and they found nothing wrong with her structurally. So she is on some very nice pain medication and muscle relaxants right now to hopefully help her to get better. So she's been a little bit of a handful to take care of because she can't walk right now very well. She kind of just spins in circles because she's not using that back right leg. So we kind of, and because she's old, but two, because muscle relaxers, she's like halfway incontinent right now. So that's been fun to clean up. So, but she's eating, she's drinking water, she's going to the bathroom. She's just in pain. So hopefully she's getting better.
That's crazy because she doesn't really make noise, right?
No, she didn't make any noise. Yeah, she was not good yesterday. So, and she's doing a little better today.
Is she going up? Is she going out with you?
Yep, she's going out with us. We don't really have anywhere to take her, so
right.
Yep, she gets to make the trip out. So yeah, but on to more of the, well, not all this is fun, but some of it's interesting. On to the not sad stuff. So my school had our first spring sporting events of the season with track and fucking baseball and softball, and had some fun with that. Track was freezing cold, but such is track in Indiana in March.
Yep.
Bought some new. Oh, speaking of which, fucking. What's today? Thursday. So Wednesday night, I got to. So my 8th grade team, the head coach wasn't there, so the assistant coach coached third base, and I got to be first base coach for the night, which was fucking fun as shit. So I enjoyed that. Did not get any kids picked off, so.
One
No one got picked off. My record now, though, is 1-1. We did lose. We played hard. So, yeah. Bought a couple new lures, bought a new glide bait, a couple new spinner baits from Mustad. They're a hook company, so they make I'm excited to try out their spinners. They're very large power fishing style spinners, but I'm hyped to try them out. So we talked about Cabby. Oh, yeah. So remember, Alex, we had that tornado a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
So the path for it is right on my drive to work. And I'm no meteorologist, okay? But when I went up there 2 days later to go to work, I was like, this tornado path doesn't make sense. I was like, it's here, but then it's fucking here, but then it's back here, right? I'm like, this just doesn't make sense. I guess this doesn't fucking add up. Well, they announced that we officially had twins.
What?
We had 2 tornadoes within a half mile of each other.
That's wild.
The big one was the EF2 that went for 11 minutes. Then there was an EF1 that only lasted for 3 minutes.
That's still wild.
Yeah, we had fucking. So we had double naders, which I like to pat myself on the back. That's kind of the thoughts in my head. I was like, this seems weird, almost like there's a second one over here. I was like, they would have said something, right? And yep, I was right.
I should have went to school for meteorology. I think that would.
Dude, I would love to be a storm chaser.
That too.
Bring the Jeep up here. We'll start.
We'll bulletproof it and do all that nonsense to it.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, man.
Let's do it. That in the Jeep and then just run a live stream would be sick. Fuck it. Okay, but for real though, wouldn't that be sick?
Well, I grew up doing it with my parents, but I love going out and trying to find it.
Mm-hmm. Imagine just driving the country fucking looking for it, dude. That'd be so cool.
Especially going out like Tornado
Oh,
Alley or whatever they call it.
Kansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Texas now, Mississippi, even Arkansas.
Yeah, like just like Twisters or Twister, both of them. That'd be sick.
Mm-hmm. I love Twister.
I like both of them. I think both of them are really good.
That was one of the few movies. So it's funny because the sequel was not really a sequel though. Like
Right.
they didn't really. I mean they played off the original a little bit, but not all that much. Like they kind of just remade it their own way.
Yeah.
And that's one of the few times anyone's ever done that. It worked out really well, actually. Like, they actually made the movie really good.
It's like it's almost just like a new age version of the movie, not
Exactly.
a spin-off
Yeah.
or anything.
They didn't try and fucking spin it off. They didn't try and, like, play off too much of the old stuff. They just kind of... They do a couple things in there for the people who've seen the original one and love the original one. But it was kind of just almost its own standalone movie, too, which was fucking cool.
Right.
I enjoyed it.
Twister, the original one, is one of my dad's favorite movies.
It's a great movie.
I came in the house yesterday, I think, and it was on the TV. I was like, yeah, of course it's on.
No, I mean, it's April in Indiana.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So... Anything else from this past week for you, Alex?
I did catch 3 fish today, and then, like you said, I caught one that was pretty big. I need to get a
Oh,
skin.
boy. Oh, I caught 2 today. No, I caught more than that. Hang on. I caught 4. I had 3 on that spinner bait. I was just fishing my ultralight today just for fun. I decided I'm going to start downsizing and trying to catch big fish on small gear because it's more fun to fight. So I caught 3 on that spinner bait, and then I pulled out one of my Temu lures and caught one on there. So the fish half shredded it, though, so the lure's almost shit, but that's okay.
I might try to mess around with some of my other lures because I've caught all 10 Thursday and 3. Was it 3? Yeah, 3 today on that mini spinner.
Oh, yeah.
2 of them today I caught when I was like already like looking forward like to cast them back out again. They were like right next to me and they took
Right by the bank? Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is pre-spawn and working into spawn time. They're going to be pushed up real shallow.
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. Hot sports news. We talked about this a bit last week, but Rory McIlroy has a shot, in my opinion, to win this year's Grand Slam, the true fucking like 1 year Grand Slam. Alex, what do you think? Do you think he? And I want your opinion, and I'll explain why for me.
He can, but I'm gonna go out and say that he does not do it.
I don't think he does, but here's why I think he could. So,
Okay.
the Players' Championship, which is the next one, is at Quail Hollow Golf Course, which is a course that Rory has won at 4 times in his professional career. So he's got some pretty good history there.
Right.
The U.S. Open is at Oakmont Golf Course, which plays very much to his strengths in golf, which is driving distance and then accuracy with the wedges. Which, I mean, I feel like that's a pretty common strength. You can drive the ball far and then hit it accurately with your wedge. Like, well, yeah, you're a fucking professional golfer.
Well, isn't that
But-
what you're supposed to do to be a good golfer?
No shit, fucking. But and then the Open Championship, also known as the British Open, is at Royal Portrush, in which Rory holds the course record of 61 that he shot at 16 years old. It's kind of his home course in Ireland. So he's got a lot of history with a lot of these. So that's why I think if he's going to do it, right now is the time. He's got the monkey off his back from the Masters. I think this is his time where he's kind of ready to rumble.
Yeah, it's definitely set up for him to do it.
I agree. I think he's got a really, really, really good shot at it.
I really like Rory. It's just I don't want to say he's streaky, but I don't know what it is. Like some matches he'll do crazy good, and other ones you're like, what is going on?
I agree.
There's a lot of golfers, but for him, he just who was it? Scotty Scheffler, where he went off for a while.
Yeah, he's kind of been off for a bit.
His was for a long stretch though. Rory, he'll win one and then you kind of don't hear from it. Like he'll play well, but
Yeah.
he won't win any.
Yeah.
He doesn't win a bunch.
God, we need Tiger back. We just need fucking Tiger back, dude.
Or
So
Charlie.
fucking bad. Yeah, Charlie's got a few years. He's got a few years.
What is he, like a sophomore?
Fuck, if I know. Ooh, maybe I'll see him this summer when I work golf. He's the right age for it.
That's true.
That'd be fucking sick, dude. If he was in that and Tiger was there, dude, I'd be fired up. Oh, dude, I'd be fired up. Moving on to some baseball stuff. That's about all. Alex, do you have anything else for golf? That's all I had for golf.
No.
Okay. There wasn't much to talk about at this point. Baseball, going back to the food segment, because I like food, as you can see by my face and by the popcorn sitting next to me. Busch Stadium, home of the St. Louis Cardinals. Go Birds.
I see this.
They have what is called the Slinger Dog. It is at the Top Dog stand. It is a breakfast-themed hot dog. It is a 1 foot long hot dog topped with hash browns, taco meat, nacho cheese, and 2 fried eggs for $15.19. All right.
I'm buying it.
So, gas or no? Does this sound good?
I'm buying it.
I'm 100% buying this.
When am I coming over?
Dude, this sounds so good, bro. Of all the ones that we've reviewed, this probably sounds the best. Like, we've talked about a lot of others, like the Float Your Goat. By the way, Hartford, what the fuck still?
Yeah,
But
we're still perplexed.
the tofu one's so much worse, too. I mean, but this one just sounds like, dude, it's a hot dog with hash brown taco meat. I'm curious if they did, like, ground beef for taco meat. I would assume so. Nacho cheese. I guess it's just like the yellow cheese, but whatever. And then 2 fried eggs. Like, dude, that sounds gas.
Oh, yeah. The taco meat's kind of interesting, but I watched a TikTok of a guy that went and ate it.
Yeah.
The thing is huge. Like, he's holding it like this. He's like, yeah, here it is. Not the best one.
Yeah, there's not really a
at
way to eat it.
ballpark,
Uh-huh. I think I watched the exact same video as you.
But he ate it, and he's like, but it's pretty good.
Like, here's the thing. In the age of overpriced stadium food, $15 for this, while it is a hot dog, there's a lot on it. I feel like that's not that fucking bad of a price. Considering a normal hot dog's only like $8 or $9.
Hey, come down to the races, and I'll use my Blackstone and like it.
Oh, daddy.
Clip it.
Clip it, chat. Wait, I'm the chat that clips it. Hang on.
Clip it, Tyler. Clip it.
Write that down. Write that down.
That would be kind of. I mean, I could, but that'd be
Yeah.
interesting. People be like, "What are you making right now?"
The Slinger, you fucking uneducated fucking imbecile.
Yeah, you buffoon. Oh yeah, I need that.
I need that too. Dude, okay. Imagine this. Hang on. Hear me out. The Slinger dog dipped in a glass of goat milk.
Nope, I'm out.
You're not doing the goat milk?
Yeah, I'm out. No thanks.
The fucking Busch Stadium in Hartford just fucking collab on that.
Ugh. No thanks. Who is the Hartford Yard Goods affiliate?
Let's see. They're a part of... Oh, the AA affiliate of the Colorado Rockies. So they must have been high when they thought of that. Holy shit. No fucking wonder.
Oh, Tyler.
Huh.
I was just looking up to see if the Reds had anything crazy. It's not crazy, but
I've seen it's the Skyline La Rosa thing.
oh, the Sky Rosa. Yeah, that's not really like a ballpark thing. That's just Skyline or La
thing.
Rosa.
Okay.
A coney and a pizza. It's the Red Legs Barbecue Walking Taco. It's Grippo's. Grippo's pulled pork, barbecue sauce, and coleslaw.
I'm down until the coleslaw.
Oh, you ever heard of yeah? What was it?
I'll
you
fuck
ever
with
heard
the slaw, dude.
You ever heard of Newton's Law?
The object of motion must stay in motion.
Yeah.
Unless an otherwise force is enacted upon it.
Yeah, but have you ever heard of coleslaw?
Oh, brother. This guy stinks.
You hit the button right now.
I don't have that button. I'm sorry.
Dang
I have a different
it.
one programmed for later.
Come on. That was a good one.
That was. Hang on.
Thank you.
Yeah, I need to have
I
I need to have the rim shot ready in here for you. Hang on.
know. I needed
We're
something.
hang on. This is quality entertainment right now. Let's find. Hold on. We're on YouTube. Rim. Okay, make sure I don't do the other thing from Rim. Here you go, Alex. You ready?
At Bell Tire, we're out the chase.
Yeah.
Hey, they're not sponsored. No one's up there.
Adapoders. There we go.
There you
Yeah, the Reds don't really have anything crazy
go. Nah.
besides
Huh?
that. But it's not even crazy. That just sounds really good.
No.
All right. One thing that I saw that's interesting in the MLB. Do you see the Pittsburgh Pirates are bringing back the fighting necklaces? Those little rope.
Not the rope ones.
Yes.
Dude, I had those.
I had a ton of them.
I had two. So I played for the Tigers growing up. So I had an orange, black, and white one that I fucking wore for like 3 years straight. Dude, I think I only took it off to like swim and take a shower. And the clasp on it finally, or the little clip thing on the back finally fucking broke. So I got a orange and black one, but it was like bigger for some reason. It was heavier and it was like super stiff, and I just fucking never ended up wearing it. I think I still have it at home. I ought to bring that back when I come.
So I got a funny. So I had a bunch. I remember I had it was like a single one. It wasn't like the braided one.
Okay.
And
Oh, mine were braided.
It was gray and red.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Reds one.
Okay.
I wore that one a lot. I know I had a red, white, and blue braided one because most of my travel teams were red, white, and blue. Weirdly enough. And then my dad, being the savvy guy he is,
Sure.
saw like some Chinese company was selling ones that looked like it had it was braided but looked like baseball stitches.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he was buying them for like 30 cents a piece and was selling them to people for like $10.
Bill Smith, the entrepreneur.
I know he ran with that one. Is that the play now? Are we going back to those?
Dude, it has to be.
That and then like the little
The
bracelets.
fucking, yep.
The balance bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm down for the fight necklaces to come back, dude. I'm tired of these stupid fucking chains that they're wearing nowadays, dude. He's like, have you seen the ones that these kids are wearing now? It's got like the beads and like the baseballs on it.
Oh,
and
yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
Those are stupid. Like, dude, what are we doing, bro? Like, that's not drip. That's sad.
Well, if Max Clark does it, then therefore it's drip. Oh, I saw something. I don't know if it's true or not, but it said that I can't see this being true, but like the MLB warned Ellie De La Cruz for having too much drip because he has so much stuff on.
They might have. I mean, that's
Wild. Wild.
That's crazy. Hey, bro, your aura is too high.
Yeah. You're
Hey,
up here. We
Colton
need
and his
you down
friends,
here.
comment down below if this is true.
Does he have too much drip? Well, I have a rant for that one. I'm not gonna go to that one.
Okay.
So I see. Oh, speaking of TikTok and baseball and the Pirates, actually, I watched a video. This guy was acting like he was Paul Skeens, and Babe Ruth came forward in time and faced Paul Skeens. He's like, "Oh yeah, let's do this." And the pitch comes. He goes, "I didn't see it." There's a whole bit.
I think I've seen that one.
How do you think that actually would play out if that happened?
So we're talking Paul Skeens pitching against Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
So does Paul Skeens have a modern baseball?
Yeah, like Babe Ruth comes like to today.
Does Babe Ruth have modern equipment, or does he have old time equipment?
Doesn't matter.
I guess not. So if we're going purely based on skill, I don't think in 10 at bats Babe Ruth could get a hit off Paul Skeens. Dude. Here's the thing. Back when Ruth played, there were dudes that maybe touched 90, maybe like sat fucking like mid 80s and maybe touched a 90. Skeens sits at 100 with feet of movement, not inches, feet of movement on his fastball.
Me, Colt, and Dad were sitting around today, and Colt goes, "Did you see Paul Skeens has toned it down? He's only throwing 98 now." I was like, yeah, only 98 with movement. His tunneling videos that I've seen are wild.
Dude, he must be like a Trevor Bauer diehard the way he knows tunneling, dude.
It's not even fair.
It's crazy.
It's awesome. I love if I knew this is another thing. If I knew what I know now and I went
Yeah.
back to my freshman year of high school, I'd be a monster.
Dude, the amount of stuff that has changed since we had the ability to get recruited is nuts, dude.
Well, yeah, when I was in school, it was always, oh, just hit the bottom of the strike zone. They can't hit the low pitch.
Uh-huh.
And then now it's, which I always played north, south, east, west, so I never
Yeah.
really fell into that. The coaches were like, yeah, you just gotta hit down here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But like that stuff and then tunneling, I did not. Okay, so my whole high school career, my coach called pitches. I never once shook him off or anything. I just said, okay, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Which I didn't mind because it took
Yeah.
the stress off of me to figure out what pitch to throw. I just said, okay, I just got to execute.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. But now, like, especially like going to college, you actually have to figure out how to pitch. And then I had a pitching coach over the summer. Like one of the summers was phenomenal. Because I told him, I remember the story. It was like the first time I met him. He was asking me like what my questions were about pitching. I was like, how to hit spots and stuff like that. Because like I can usually do it, but just and then he had tweaked me a little bit. And then we were talking about like how to pitch. What?
Dude, I just put so much popcorn in my mouth. Not even funny. I hope people go back and watch that, dude. That was so much fucking popcorn. Sorry, go ahead. I apologize.
But I got to talking to him, and he told me about like learning how to pitch, and then I went like throughout the week, and I was playing MLB The Show, and I came back like, yeah, I threw a perfect game at MLB The Show, and he started laughing. I was like, what? He's like, the stuff that I taught you, you've used in the video game to throw a perfect game. He's like, so unless I was like, yeah. I said now I need to just use it in a real game.
Ah, boy.
But yeah, he was that guy was great.
You can shout him out if you want.
Ken Thornton. I still am in contact with him. Sometimes he'll text me. It's very scarce, but some random day he'll text me or I'll text him and be like, hey, just thinking about you. And I need to text him again. What a great guy.
Dude, you should have him on the show.
Oh, that'd be
That
pretty
would be
good. I
cool.
don't- He's kind of older. I don't know if you know how to get on here.
We can figure it out.
Yeah, great guy. Okay, so Trevor Hoffman, he pitches for Toronto. He blew a kiss to the Orioles dugout after getting the win. And to preface this, as to why, at least I think why, he agreed to a 3-year, $40 million deal with the Orioles before the Orioles pulled out due to questioning his physical. So they like, your physical's weird. We don't want you. So
And he said, fuck you, and slammed the door in their face.
I say so. I mean, it's pretty warranted,
I agree it's warranted.
especially if Hoffman lost money because of it. Because I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal is. Let's look it up. Hang on.
You got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
3-year, $33 million contract, including a $5 million signing bonus. Yeah. So he lost about $2 million.
Yeah. So not. I mean, $2 million is a lot of money, but like.
Yeah, but now he also had to go to Toronto.
Yeah, it's true. Well,
Who the
not even
fuck was-
not even Toronto, right?
Oh, yeah, they're in like Buffalo or something right now, aren't they?
I think. Or are they back in Toronto?
I don't know. Where are they?
I don't know. They're in Canada. We don't care about them.
Buffalo's in America.
Well,
The Bills.
I'm talking about Toronto.
Oh, you're saying that they're no longer in the Estados Unidos.
No, I'm just saying like it's the Toronto Blue Jays. Like we don't care about them. They're up there.
That's fair. I agree.
Maybe not actually up there, but like their home base is up there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Valid.
Did you hear that Dodger Stadium is named the official venue for the 2020 Olympics?
I
Play
did.
baseball in?
I did. And funny story about this, I saw a post. So some guy retweeted that from the fucking, I think it was the Olympic Stadium poster, whoever fucking posted it. But someone said, the glaze of the Dodgers is crazy, and everyone's like, dude, it's in Los Angeles. Do you want them to play in fucking New York?
Did you see the? I don't know if it was a tweet or not of the dude that was like, pretty crazy that Otani wasn't named captain of the USA team.
I did see that. I did see that when they fucking named who they named Judge, right?
Yeah.
I did see that. I'm like, sir? Geography? Dude is not good at geometry.
There's a reason he had a translator.
Mm-hmm. No shit.
It's so funny.
You want to move on to college ball real quick? Little college athletics here.
I think the viewers like our hot night, but it's different now. We don't have the one to look forward to.
I know. We got a different one to look forward to though.
Yeah.
So starting off with Division One, good old McNeese University is it 12 in a row, 4 wins, and Stephen F. Austin has lost 13 in a row. Sorry,
Goodness.
Dude, I had a stir fry for dinner tonight. Tasted like orange chicken. Anywho, Division Two.
Nice.
I saw you like. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother. But D2, Spring Hill has won 15 in a row, and Bloomfield has lost 39. They lead the country in all facets for losing streak for all divisions. This does not include JUCO, but for D1, D2, D3, and NAIA. D3, Endicott has won 14 in a row, and Wisconsin, Eau Claire, up near the old Eau Claire River, or the Eau Claire, I think it's Eau Claire River, has lost 14 in a row. And then at the NAIA level, LSU Shreveport is now on a 40-game winning streak, and they are 40-0 this year. Or maybe they're 38-0, they won 2 last year. However it worked. And then Michigan Dearborn has lost 32 in a row. And Alex, what do you think their record is? Without just looking at the script where I wrote it down and highlighted it in green.
I don't know.
1-37.
Hey, at least they got that one in.
Who the fuck did they beat? Like, damn.
I don't know, but Dearborn, Michigan comes up a lot when I try to search stuff on Google.
Do they?
Yeah, because like Dearborn County.
That's fair. That's fair. Moving on to basketball, unless you have anything else college baseball wise.
Nope.
Moving on to college basketball, Indiana has gotten at least 3 more commits out of Lamar Wilkerson, Josiah Miles, and Tayton Connerway. So we have a couple guards coming in. 6'5" guard out of Lamar Wilkerson. He's from Sam Houston State. He did pretty good for them. Josiah Miles out of North Florida. He's a 6'6" sophomore guard. And Tayton Connerway, I don't remember where he's from. But yeah, so we have a couple new commits for basketball. And and then IU also had their spring game for football, and they look pretty good. So big hype. I'm back on the train.
So hopefully things are looking up.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's all I got for college football. No, it's not.
IU
That's
basketball?
IU basketball. Whoops, I was looking way ahead.
Jeez.
Oh God, send me home.
Have you ever heard?
I'll clock out.
Yeah, just leave it. Have you ever heard the name Josh Johnson?
Josh Johnson, I have not.
Well, I'm surprised, but not surprised at the same time.
Okay.
So he just got traded again, and he has been on a total of 14 rosters in his
Oh
career.
my, 14?
Yeah.
Do they not like him?
He must be cheap.
No shit.
Okay, so.
What you got?
Okay, well, I'll preface this. He's played for 49ers 4 different times.
Oh my. Do you think he just like has an apartment there that he's just like, guess who's back again?
Who's the guy that plays in MLB that does basically the same thing? Is his name Chavez or something?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
All I know is Javi Baez swings at curveballs in the dirt.
I mean, yes. There's like a relief pitcher that he's been all over the place.
Has he bounced around a bit? I got you.
Yeah. But okay.
He's been around the block.
Yeah. Looks like most of these guys college transcript.
No kidding.
So he played for Tampa Bay,
Okay.
the 49ers.
Okay.
He went to Cleveland,
Okay.
jumped over down the highway to Cincinnati,
Okay.
back to the 49ers,
Okay.
back to Cincinnati,
Oh my.
to the Jets, Colts, the Bills,
Okay.
Ravens, Giants, Texans, Raiders, Redskins,
Oh my God.
Lions,
Oh my God.
back to the 49ers.
Wait, are we at all four of the 49ers yet?
Nope.
What? Oh my God.
So from the Lions to the 49ers, so that's
Okay.
number 3. Back to the Jets, back to the Ravens, to Denver, then the 49ers again, so that's 4.
Okay.
Then back to the Ravens, and then Redskins.
Oh my God.
Bro might as well just play on every team.
Bro. Okay, so does he just like keep a duffel bag at all times? Just ready to rumble?
It sounds bad, but he's got to be making at minimum league minimum, and that's like at least 500K. So
Yeah. What position is he?
he's a quarterback.
Oh, he probably doesn't play much, does he?
No, but you get $500,000 to just sit there.
I'd sit around for $500,000.
Yeah, no kidding. like the competitiveness in me, I obviously I'd be like, okay, I kind of want to play.
Yeah.
But if you're just chasing the bag like that, you got it made
Yeah.
to be a backup quarterback.
That's fair.
But yeah, 14 total rosters.
Let's see. So how many moves has he made though between those?
I mean,
How many total trades has he been a part of it? Obviously at least 14, probably like
well,
20 or 22.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Put the fries in the bag, dude. Come on. It's good lord. That's crazy, bro. Hold on, let's look up what's his name, Alex?
The baseball player?
No, the football player.
Oh, Josh Johnson.
What baseball player?
The one I told you about that moves around a bunch.
Let's look at his career stats real quick. He has thrown 3,786 yards, completing 317 of 541 passes with 26 touchdowns and 19 interceptions. He's also run for 510 yards in 107 attempts with 1 rushing touchdown. Bro's Lamar Jackson, pretty much.
All right, listen to this. It's Jesse Chavez. Is this
Okay.
guy? So 2008 through 2009, he played for the Pirates.
Okay.
2010 and 11, he goes to the Royals.
Okay.
2012, he goes to the A's.
Okay.
And then to the Blue Jays in 2012.
Okay.
And then goes back to the A's 13 through 15.
Oh my God.
The Dodgers 16. The Angels 17. The Cubs 18. The Rangers 19 and 20. The Braves in 21.
Wait, when was he with the Cubs? What year?
18 and 22.
Oh, he missed the good years.
I know. So 18. Where am I at? 2019, 2020 is with the Rangers. 21 with the Braves.
Was that the
22.
World Series year?
I think so.
Let's look it up real quick.
Yeah, so Rangers, Braves 21, 22. But he then went to the Angels in 22. So,
Jeez, sorry. Thank you.
Yes, he was with the
Freaking
Braves.
allergies.
He was with the Braves for 3 years, but in 22 he went to the Angels and then back to the Braves in 23.
Okay. Jeez. So he's been around.
Yeah. They did a whole thing on him.
That's
Like
crazy.
how far he...
It's a lot of driving just to go from team to team to team.
There's a video of him naming all the teams he's played on.
How could he keep it straight?
No kidding.
Bro's got to have the record for most teammates in one career.
And
Ugh.
Chavez has seen action with 10 different teams over parts of 17 seasons.
Jeez. That's insane. So, one last controversial topic I have on the regards of college football. Shadur Sanders will have his number retired at the University of Colorado after an astonishing 13-12 career record and 8th place Heisman finish. Why the fuck would you like?
You
And,
know
and here's what's
why.
funny. Well, here's what's funny. Dion comes out and goes, "We wouldn't even be having this conversation if it weren't for his last name." Exactly. He wouldn't be getting his number retired if it weren't for his last name. Like,
Exactly.
what do you mean?
Yeah, you give me somebody that went 13-12, was 8th in the Heisman, and
Facts.
like I don't know this for a fact, but I would say Tim Tebow's number is probably not retired.
No.
And dude won a Heisman
Yeah. That's insane to me. That
and led them
he's-
to the national championship.
He was at Miami, wasn't he?
Florida
Yeah, Miami's in Florida.
Gators.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
Stop it! I don't like that.
I don't like it. All right, Alex. I think we got to move on to some fun stuff for our viewers. What do you think,
Oh,
buddy?
yeah. Let's get into our what would you
We've
do?
been yapping for 46 minutes here.
That's all right.
Eh,
They
that's
like
all right.
they love us yapping.
all the ones of viewers.
All single digits of you. That might
Ugh.
change soon, Tyler.
Maybe. Oh, we'll announce at the end. We won't announce it, but we'll hint towards it at the end. So stick around and find out.
How are you gonna hint that one, Tyler?
What?
I said, how are you gonna hint that one to him?
We'll see. I'll figure it out. I've got my creative juices a-flowing.
Yeah, some kind. Never mind.
What? Oh, yeah. What? Crazy.
So, next topic.
Moving on. Good segue.
Our usual, well, not usual.
Our new.
Second or third?
I think this is our second.
What would you do?
This is a segment in which, hopefully, the viewers, you guys are still lacking in this,
Please comment.
are writing in suggestions for us, because these are very hard to come up with at times, for asking us of what would we do in a certain scenario. It can be real or made up, and we will tell you, and then you guys can also respond back of what you would do. So, yeah. Alex, why don't you start us off with the first one?
All right, so you're bank fishing. A public
Okay.
park that allows fishing, so it's allowed.
Yep.
And you have your license.
Okay.
I just bought mine today.
Oh, very nice.
A lady comes by and begins to tell you that fishing is inhumane and wrong. She then continues to bother you, trying to make you leave your spot. What would you do?
Oh, darn, my travel hook accidentally got hooked into you. Shoot, you stood too close while I casted.
Oops.
Oh, no. Nah, but for real, I'd turn around and tell her to shut the fuck up and go away and quit bothering me. If she kept doing it, I would just call the police because it's actually a crime to harass fishermen and hunters.
Is it really?
Yes, it is actually, it's an arrestable offense, a criminal offense.
Oh.
Fun fact. So,
Me being me, I'd probably just pack up and leave and be like, whatever.
I'd turn around and tell her to get fucked.
You won't be here tomorrow when I come back.
I'll be back in an hour, fucker.
Yeah, I'll be back in an hour.
Try me, bitch.
Yeah, I'll sit my car till you leave.
It's actually a truck.
Yeah, I'll go get some ice cream and come back. All right.
So, Alex, anything else for that one?
No, I just
Okay,
like,
so there's...
I get why people would say that, but it's recreation. Like people are killing deer and stuff. I'm just catching.
Yeah, like, I'm just fishing. Like, it's fine. So, speaking of animal cruelty, PETA, the people eating tasty animals, also known as People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, their Instagram account DMs you and asks you to no longer call it the bullpen, but instead call it the arm barn, as bullpen is inconsiderate towards cows.
I don't think the cows are offended.
Are they stupid enough to not know that bullpen comes from a chewing tobacco company? Did you know that?
I don't think I did.
So it's called Bullpen. I'm pretty sure it was either a chewing gum or chewing tobacco company or a cigarette company. But they had it was where the pitchers warmed up, they had a sign there, and it was Bullpen whatever, right? And that's how it became called the Bullpen. Fun fact. It has nothing to do with cows. Like, okay. So the place I got this from is I saw it on Instagram. A dude posted a screenshot of PETA DMing him, asking him to no longer call it the bullpen and to call it the arm barn instead.
Did you want him to get made fun of?
Dude, I would laugh.
Hey, go warm up in the arm barn.
Go get loose in the old throwy thingy.
Yeah, the
Like,
thing where you
what the
throw.
Like, no, it's the fucking pen, bro.
That's
Uh,
wild. People are soft.
so this next one comes from a true story as well.
Oh no.
So,
Oh,
did you just read it?
I saw one word and I was like, oh,
So, this one comes from a true story and a true video if you want to watch it. Search it up on Twitter. It's really fucking funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. Like, it's sad, but it's funny. You are walking through the park and you see a German Shepherd begin attacking a small dog. Multiple people are trying to separate them, including the owners. Some people are dumping water on the dogs, others are trying to pull them apart. You then see a stranger run up and repeatedly begin to finger the German Shepherd's ass until it let go. What would you do?
that's what I would do. I'd be, it's like one of those train wreck things. You can't look away. You're just like, what is he doing?
Dude, so this occurred last weekend in northwest London, England. Funny enough.
It's not what the dog doing. It's what the guy doing.
What the guy doing to the dog?
Yeah, the dog. That's wild.
Dude, that is insane. Like, why would you do that? Like, okay, here's my issue with it. Okay, my issue with this situation. One, why are you fingering a dog?
Yeah, who told you that works?
Like, bro, you got punked.
Yeah, that guy just got you to finger a dog's asshole. So, who's the real winner here? The most wild.
I'm sorry. Oh fuck.
The most wild thing out of all that is that it didn't work.
Now the dog just.
We talked about it. If somebody does that to me, I'm letting go of whatever I'm doing.
The dog was locked in.
The dog did not care.
So here's the wild part to me. One, why are you fingering a dog? Okay. Two, why are you fingering a stranger's dog? And three, why aren't you even wearing gloves? Like, bro was just raw dogging it, literally.
Okay.
Oh, we're
Okay.
never getting monetized now. We're getting taken down from YouTube after this one.
Clip
Which,
it,
by the way,
chat.
go check us out on YouTube. Oh, I already clipped this one. Don't you worry, buddy.
Clip it, chat.
I've already fucking clipped this one.
Raw dog was good.
So, Alex, I got one more on here that I actually fucking found right before we started recording that I wanted to ask you. So there's a guy that I see on Facebook from time to time. He's one of like the cooking guys. I don't know his name, but he does like these really simple recipes and stuff, like really simple. He's a guy that calls tortillas torties. If you've seen this guy,
I don't think so.
okay. I'm not a huge fan of his. He kind of annoys me, but anywho, he posted. I'm assuming this was his April Fool's post, and it was a healthy alternative to Dippin' Dots, in which you take.
Oh, I think I've seen this.
In which you take cottage cheese, rinse it through a strainer until you have only the curds left, and then freeze it. Okay. So you're at someone's house, and they offer you dessert. And you say, what do you have? And they say, oh, I have Dippin' Dots. And you bite into frozen cottage cheese. What are you doing?
That house is getting blown.
I'm going on a generational crash out.
I like cottage cheese, but if
I
I'm
don't.
thinking that it's gonna be Dippin' Dots and I get cottage cheese, somebody's getting thrown through a window.
Dude, I am
way.
crashing out at this, bro. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm not gonna be happy.
Yeah, the worst part is like you just tell them it's Dippin' Dots. Oh.
You just sit there and like paint each individual one so they look like the rainbow ones.
Well, the crazy thing is, the crazy thing is that I think if we watch the same video, he like sprinkles like chocolate sauce over top of it.
Yeah, he does. I did see that. I had seen that.
Gotta do the mat.
Just clip it, chat. Clip the face, chat. Shoot. Ugh.
People
But
do
yeah,
anything.
I am crashing out, bro. Like I'm gonna be John Morant. Why do we think the same thing?
That's probably the best one he's had so far.
Oh, that's so fun. Because he went from airing it out to just throwing the nade. And
I love it.
that's fucking wild, bro. How many game suspensions are you going to get for that one?
You probably just get fined.
Yeah. Where did he play? Was he a Duke guy? Or was he a Kentucky?
If you want my rant, he
Yeah.
went to like Murray State or something.
Oh, that's right. He was like a fucking nobody guy. That's right. Some Murray State shit. Aren't they in Kentucky?
Murray State? Maybe.
Fuck, I'm tired. For those of you that don't know, it is currently midnight when we are recording too, so I'm fucking exhausted.
Look at me go. Murray State. Murray,
boy.
Kentucky.
Hey, look at me go.
All right.
Oh, is it time?
I kind of like this one. Not yet.
Oh, for yours,
Yeah.
not for mine.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
yours. Okay.
Yeah, for my question of the week. Okay.
Okay.
I kind of like this because I like to see different ones of what people have for ideas.
Okay.
So for you,
So this is
tattoo
Alex's question of the week?
Yeah, tattoo ideas? Question mark.
Okay,
Current,
so-
if you have any.
So,
And what do you want?
so is this one tattoo?
Whatever you have
Okay.
in mind right now.
So, I've got a couple. So I currently don't have any tattoos. Unlike you, I get it. You're a bad biker boy.
Yeah, I'm kind of tough.
I'm tough like that. But I want one. I just don't have any ideas in my head right now, honestly. Because like I want to find a way to do like what are some very cliche things in a non-cliche way.
Right.
Like there'd be like some dates I'd like to get put on me somewhere, but like it just feels kind of trashy. I don't know. I'm not hating on it. I just
The dates or tattoos in general?
the dates. Like I'm not against it. Like I'd love to do a date on me somehow. I just don't know how to do it yet. 'Cause, like the ones where I've seen in the past is like people who have like a date in it, and then there's like a big X through it, and then there's like the next one right underneath it. I'm like, So,
I could see you as one to get like your ring finger tattooed.
yeah, I would do that. I'd like to get the ring on.
I could see you doing something like that.
That'd be fucking cool. I've thought about doing an arrowhead. I thought an arrowhead would be cool for a couple reasons. One, my mom loves arrowheads. She loves Native Americans. She loves collecting arrowheads. And then also Hardy, who's my favorite artist, also has a big affinity for arrowheads. So it's kind of a two birds, one arrowhead kind of thing.
Clip it.
Clip it, chat. I mean, funny, I clip it.
Yeah. I like that.
Yep. So what's your idea besides the one you've already got there?
Yeah. So for the viewers, go watch it on YouTube if you're listening.
Yep.
Or just listen in general since we don't have a whole lot.
Yeah.
But I have this one currently. I just got this one. I don't know if you can see it that well.
Yep. We can see it actually very well.
What does it say, Tyler?
Don't suck dad.
Oh, wait. Pause. Pause. I mean, true, but pause. All right.
The timing on that
All
was
right.
fantastic.
All right.
All right.
So this one I got a few months ago because somebody that does tattoos on my Snapchat said, "Oh, I have an opening on Friday."
Yeah.
I was like, I kind of really want this. So this is something my dad would tell me
Yep.
before every sporting event game, whatever I had my whole life. And eventually, like, he said it so much when I was in high school, I bought white batting gloves for the purpose of on like the wrist part. I put don't and then suck on this one.
Yeah.
And so I'd be on deck and I'd look at him and he'd go like, I'm like, oh yeah.
Which one did you have the suck on your right hand?
Yeah.
So you were playing first base with the batting glove, just said suck on it.
No, I was never one to wear a batting glove underneath my glove.
Okay, see, I liked
like
it.
it.
So my first baseman's glove, I liked it. My second one, when I actually had like a nice Heart of the Hide one, I didn't use it anymore. But I get you.
It didn't give me the feel. I didn't like it.
That's fair.
But so I got that one, and I had my dad write it down. Funny enough about him writing it down is he was kind of against it until I told him
Uh-oh, Alex, I think we lost you.
like what I wanted to get. He's like,
Okay.
"Am I back?"
Yep, you're back now. Go ahead.
Okay. So I asked him to write it out or at first he was kind of against it, and I told him what I wanted, and he's like, "Well, does it work good?" Like his tune changed quickly.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I was like, "Yeah, like she's pretty good. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen her stuff, and I've had a couple people like vouch for her."
Mm-hmm.
And so I had index cards, and I had him write it out,
Mm-hmm.
and he did 2 of them. And I was like, "Okay, thanks. I'll pick one of these." And then Tucker's sitting next to me at the table, and Tucker goes, "I want one." So Dad just goes, "Oh, okay," and then just like quickly does it.
Mm-hmm.
And I look and go, "That's the one I want."
Yeah,
Because the other one, I think he thought about it too much.
yeah.
And it wasn't like his authentic
His writing.
handwriting.
Yeah,
And Tucker wanted one, so he's just like, "Okay, here."
yeah.
So that's what this one ended up being. That's
cool.
exactly his handwriting. It was funny. I didn't think about it till after I got it, and I showed it to someone, and they're like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "No, he's alive. I just
He's fine. He's good.
I just wanted to go ahead and get it."
Yeah. So speaking of tattoos, I'm curious your opinion on matching tattoos with either friends and or significant others. Like non-permanent family, like not like with your dad or your brother, like someone who could come and go from your life.
I don't know, because I mean, significant others I could see, because like if you're like deeply in love, like you
Yeah.
can see, like it's fine until you break up. Like if you're together forever, then it's
Yeah.
fine. Friends, I mean, I'm not 100% against it.
I feel like you and I could do a funny one.
Yeah, it would be something like not
Yeah. Yeah.
like here or anything.
Ooh, I could. Ooh, you know what we could do? You could get a fishing lure on you, then I could get the rod and the reel with the line, and then when they connect, it's fishing.
That'd be hilarious. I thought
We could do the mustaches. We could do the mustaches.
That's so goofy.
We just both are like, hello. Welcome
Hello.
to our club. Welcome to our club.
I talked to Colt about possibly me and him getting one.
He's a minor.
Not yet, obviously.
No, he is a minor right now.
I know. I'm saying like we're not gonna get it yet.
Fucking with you. Fucking dumb.
But yeah, so I have this one, and like obviously me and
Yeah.
Colt talked about, but we don't know like
Yep.
what to get.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 ideas. I want to get Tucker's footprint from like when he's born and they put on his birth certificate.
Yeah.
I want to get it like on my chest, like I don't know which side, but like right here.
Do it over your heart.
Yeah. So over here.
Over your
And
left.
then I'll put like how much you like weight, length, that kind of stuff from when he was born, or maybe just his name. I don't know. But I
Yeah.
thought the footprint would be pretty cool.
It'd be cool if you get him to like write out his name in his handwriting.
Yeah, I could put it over top of it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the other one I thought about recently, because I always like having like these bracelets on
Just
my
get
left,
one on.
my left,
Yeah.
is getting like baseball stitches around here.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool.
That's cool. So I've talked to Olivia about matching tattoos, and she is not a fan. I like them. But I'd be fine with it just because we're never breaking up. So, you know.
Ever.
But no, she's not allowed to. I've told her that. But
Does she
yeah.
have? She has some, right?
She has 2. She has a cowboy hat on her hip, and then a smiley face that says "It is what it is" on her right arm.
Nice.
Yep. I want them. I just haven't figured out what I want yet, and that's my problem. Is I need to like fucking. I want to figure out something. I want something cool. Like I want it to be different. I want it to be something that like see people see like, oh fuck, like that's cool, right? Like my dad has one on his arm that like is really cool. Like, and that's what I want. I
I
find
seen
something
the
fucking cool.
I seen the stencil when I was at your house.
Yep.
Like he still has a stencil from it.
Yep.
Oh, the other one too is the one that I talked to you that I wanted actually since before this one was the Babe Ruth quote: "Don't never let the fear of striking you out get in your way."
Yeah.
I was gonna get that right here, but I might end up doing it over here or something. I don't know.
Double.
Yeah, for my pythons.
All right. Well, Alex,
It's time.
is it time?
It's time.
I think it might be time. I mean, I really do think it might be time. All right, you guys. It is officially time for this week's You Shitting Me. everybody. Welcome to episode 9's Ears in Me. Brought to you by Charmin Ultra Soft, Chico's Bail Bonds, and Orkin Pest Control.
Oh, brother.
So this is another sports-related one, and we may stray from the sports-related one. So my first option for the Year Shit Me was the German Shepherd one that we talked about under What Would You Do? But I figured this one was better. So Glenn Allen Hill, who is an outfielder in Major League Baseball, once landed himself on the IL, or formerly known as the DL, not because of an injury during a play, but because of a nightmare. Glenn Allen Hill has what is called arachnophobia, which is known as the fear of spiders. And in the middle of the night, he was having a very vivid nightmare about spiders attacking him. In full panic mode, he jumped up, leapt out of bed, crashed into a glass table, and sliced himself up so badly he had to miss multiple games. So, Alex, I have one thing to say to that.
Spiders!
Oh my god. Like, that's crazy to me. Dude, like, okay, I've had dreams where I've, like, jumped up out of bed. So did I ever about the dream about the time I punched Olivia in my sleep?
No.
So, dude, so it was a couple months ago at least. So if you're looking at our bed from the foot, I sleep on the left, she sleeps on the right. And for some reason, I remember her telling me to get up, like to wake up, and we were going to be late for something. And I was like, give me like 5 more minutes, I'm going to go back to bed, all right? I think I was dreaming this whole fucking thing, okay? I really do. And so then, like, I remember being in my sleep, and then I get, like, the panic of, holy fuck, I'm about to be late. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And my brain was, she just had come out of the closet 5 minutes ago and told me, hey, we're going to be late. You need to get your ass up. And, dude, so I'm laying on my back, okay? And I flip, like, left shoulder down, right shoulder up, roll over super hard towards her side, to put my hand on the bed to push myself up, and just punched her right across the shoulder in, like, full force.
Was she sleeping?
Yes, she was asleep. I punched her.
Fuck, Tyler?
That was literally what she fucking said, dude. Hey, I'm just gonna call her so you guys can hear from her exactly what happened here.
She's still awake?
I hope so.
Liv, I couldn't get to the phone right.
Oh, she's not awake. Sorry, Olivia. So yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, so I understand this guy, but yeah, so he missed multiple Major League Baseball games due to crashing into a glass table.
That's
Yeah.
crazy they missed multiple games.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck, he probably sliced the shit on himself and had to let stitches heal.
I mean, right, but
Yeah.
it's still crazy.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I mean, I'd do that too. I don't like
Yeah. I'm not a big spider guy either. So, all right. Alex, should we introduce our newest segment? Actually, hold on, everyone. That was Ear Shitting Me. All right, everyone, thank you for tuning in to Ear Shitting Me, brought to you by Charmin Ultra Soft, Chico's Bail Bonds, and Orkin Pest Control. That actually brought to you by Charmin Ultra Soft, Chico's Bail Bonds, or Orkin Pest Control.
I'm waiting for in like 10 years, I'm going to hear that exact riff. I'll be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
That is courtesy of YouTube's non-copyright music that I could find. I searched like non-copyright rock intro music or something and fucking just scrolled through like probably a couple hundred videos to finally find one that had like a good 15-second thing. Because that's all my buttons allow is 15 seconds of recording, which is annoying. I need to find a way to like do like a true intro for us where, yeah. So, anywho, I think we've got
we can make a hype video.
Ooh, that would be fire, bro. All right, Alex.
All right, so we have the first episode of first iteration.
First. Mm-hmm.
TGOW top 3.
Okay, so the rules for the top 3. A coin flip, which I have right here with me, is the coin. We'll decide who picks first. We will go back and forth until we've each picked our top 3 for that subject. We cannot repeat answers, and answers are not going to be ordered in best to worst. It's just fucking however we want to pick them, whichever we think. We're almost drafting. Yep. And then we're gonna ask people to vote in the comments on a winner. Just say either Tyler or Alex, depending on whose list it is. Vote for Tyler. Vote for Pedro. But and you guys can also submit ideas for fucking future topics. So Alex, I will let you call heads or tails. Heads is going to be the logo. Tails will be the clear side. You want to call it in the ear?
Tails.
Heads. See? Heads.
Oh, before we start, shout out to my uncle who I've talked about. He's been watching our clips at least on Instagram.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
And I apologize. I yelled at him for liking it, not following, and he proved to me that he actually was following the whole time.
Okay. Very nice. Very
All right.
nice. Shout out to Alex's uncle. So, I will start. So, Alex, what is our topic this week?
What are your top 3 TV sports moments of all time?
Okay. So, when I thought of this topic, I thought of moments that, one that fucking, Olivia's texted me. Yes, but it's okay. She asked me, did you mean to call me? I'm like, yes, but it's okay. So, I thought of, what are the ones that, you would want to go back and rewatch on TV, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are the ones that fucking fire you up? So, I'm going to pick my 1-1, which is one that I think you're going to, you might steal from me, so I want to get it out of the fucking way first. And mine is going to be the Watt shot. Christian Watford draining a game-winning 3 at Bloomington to drop number 1 in Kentucky.
My favorite thing from that whole thing is Tom when they cut the
Tom Crean, he's like, dude, it's such a good. It just gives me fucking chills, bro. Could you imagine being in Assembly Hall during that? Dude, that campus had to be a disaster.
I was at Rose Holman, I think, for a summer high school basketball thing they had. We stayed stayed the night there.
Yeah,
and this was years after, and it was in their little commons room, and that was playing, and we all watched it, and it was still oh my god,
dude, it's such a fucking nut shot because that was a really good Kentucky team.
Christian Watford has done nothing since then, but
no, that was his one moment, dude.
So,
he is the most infamous IU, one of the more infamous IU players of all time, just because of that one fucking shot. He was also a dog. Go ahead.
Yeah, we were in Indianapolis one year for something. Yeah. Maybe it's 4th of July, maybe.
Sure.
And
as one does.
We're in our hotel, and we hit the button to go up the elevator, and it opens up, and all I just see is this huge guy, and I'm looking straight, and I was in high school, so I wasn't I was at my 5'11" and a half thing, but I'm just eye level, just it's just any end of basketball. I was like, and he walked by, I was like, Dad. I was like, that was Christian Watford.
Nice.
Yup. I think he worked out for the Pacers or something at the time.
Did I tell you I met Calbert Cheney?
I think I remember you telling me that.
That's fine. All right, so Alex, what's your first pick?
Oh, the first thing that came to mind when I saw this was Barry Bonds breaking the home run record.
That is a good pick.
I remember laying in bed and watching that. I was like I remember, I was young, but I remember I don't even know what year that happened, but I remember thinking I just watched history. Holy shit!
Fuck, that's crazy. That is a really good pick. I do like that. My second pick was another one that is more. This one's more personal to me. I'm actually gonna save. Boy, I don't know. I feel like you're gonna fucking take it, so I'm gonna. I don't know if you would, but it's such a good moment. Game 6 of the 2011 World Series, David Freese hits a walk-off home run to center field, and you hear the infamous, "We will see you tomorrow night." That call, dude, that's just. I remember watching that one live. I remember, growing up in St. Louis, the Cardinals are in the World Series. We didn't have tickets, obviously, because they're too expensive. Got to go to the previous one, but whatever. No bragging. Anywho, but I remember watching that in my fucking living room and just going berserk because David Freese just again, just like Christian Watford, never really did much.
Right.
Freeze didn't have much of a major league career. Like, he never stood out in anything, but will be a Cardinals legend forever because he single-handedly won us Game 6 and helped us to win the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because
really
he had that triple in I think in the ninth, and then came back up in the 11th and hit that home run. Because there's the Pujols will score. Here comes Berkman. Freeze has tied it in the ninth. That triple off the right field wall that should have been caught, by the way. And then they should have caught that ball. But he was down to his last strike. It was like a 1-2 count with 2 outs and yeah. What's your second pick?
The second, so I'm basically just going off ones that came to mind, like thinking.
Okay.
The second one is also another home run, but it was Jay Bruce's walk-off home run. It was like 2012, I think, maybe.
Okay.
That sent them to the playoffs.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure that was like a fucking big moment in the Cincinnati area.
I remember watching it in the living room, and then it was like time to go to bed, and I like hurried up and ran into my room and turned it on. As soon as I laid down, it was because it was like bottom of the ninth or something. It was bottom of the ninth. So as soon as I laid down, I was like, okay, let's probably gonna go to extras. Let's get comfy. First pitch.
I fucking sent it, and yep.
Like,
that's awesome. You're like, oh my god.
And then we probably got swept after that. But
yep. I can't believe my last one's gonna come back to me. I figured you'd take this one. Another one that I fucking love to watch is Tiger's chip in during the 2005 Masters, the Nike ball shot. You remember that one?
Oh.
Where it goes, it stops with the Nike logo, then tips in. He does the big fist pump, and dude, that's just one of those. It's just a fucking if you watch it, if you watch like a golf highlight clip of the 2000s, that's going to be the number one shot. Like, it just is. I mean, it's pure Tiger, and I love it.
You know something really funny?
What?
Is one that came to mind while thinking was a Tiger Woods one, but it wasn't.
Which one?
It was when he won. Was it a couple years ago?
2019.
After coming back.
That was one of mine too.
I watched it live, and I was like it just gave me chills because like obviously all his, it's like the stuff getting a DUI, crashing, and being hurt, and then finally coming back, and he's back, which we later found out
he never was.
He was not back. He just won.
Nope, that was it.
But I remember watching that, and I kind of got chills because like Charlie was there and his
Yep.
and stuff.
He talked about that a lot. About how he wanted to win one in front of his family for his kids to see.
Right. So that one was pretty cool.
What is your last pick? And then we'll go into some of our honorable mentions.
That was my last pick.
Oh, that was? Okay. Oh, perfect. Any honorable mentions you have? Does the Odell Beckham catch have to be up there just because it was so iconic for our age? Like, for our generation?
That, or I did a football trivia for one of my classes, and they didn't know who David Tyree was.
I don't know.
He's the guy that made the helmet catch with Eli.
Oh, yeah. Is the Tavon Austin mixtape got to be one of them?
Yes, definitely. Another one, I don't know if I remember it because it scarred me or what, but Kevin Ware breaking his leg.
Oh, God.
March Madness.
Dude, we had to watch that so much in grad school, like, just learning about it. It was, yeah. The Villanova versus North Carolina buzzer beater. That one won me like $860, so that was a pretty good one for me.
So I got two, I guess.
Okay.
Two honorable mentions. One was Luke May hitting the shot to send them to the Elite Eight in 2017 in North Carolina, because I was there.
Oh, very nice.
They beat Kentucky, and then the other one was Lauren Hill making that basket when she played college basketball. When her one basket. The girl from here.
Oh, the one that died.
Yeah, she had ALS.
That is a good one.
Because I remember I was in high school, we helped out pass out T-shirts and stuff at that game, and then I remember
cool.
like when she did it, like it was one of those like you could feel the magnitude of like that moment and stuff. That was really cool.
That is cool. Another one of our honorable mentions. I feel like this. I feel like it's a little fucking cliche, but it's also not, is Rory's walk after just winning the Masters, that fucking like 8-minute walk that they fucking showed. I feel like that's going to be extreme. Like, it's being turned into a meme, but I feel like it's extremely iconic at the same time. Like, whoever shot that, like, whoever the producer was for that, the absolutely no talking and just the one camera fucking following Rory in his walk and all. It was just, you felt that one. That was one that you felt the whole time.
All right.
And I loved it.
I can see that.
Yeah. Well, Alex, that wrap up our TGO, our Two Guys 1 Week top 3, our first rendition of it.
I think the listeners will really like that one.
I think that'll be fun.
I really liked it.
I thought it was a fun subject or a fun topic. I kind of stole the idea a little bit. I'm borrowing it from a different podcast to listen to, but it's hard to come up with like overly original stuff. Like the Your Shit Me's pretty original. What would you do is original? The Alex's question of the week. It's like we had to like borrow something a little bit, like because I've loved the idea. It's from a different podcast. I'll shout them out. It's the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. You guys have all seen the Cheese and Blowjobs video. It's from this. It's from that podcast.
My jaw.
Hurt my jaw. I'm actually Facebook friends with 2 of them. So
Hey.
hey, JP and Steve Peters hop on the pod.
Steve liked one of our things, didn't he?
Yep, Steve did like one of our things. He's fucking dope. I love Steve Peters. He's part Canadian. Fun fact.
I take back what I said earlier about Canada.
But yeah, so be sure to go on and vote in the comments for either Tyler or Alex on whose list you like better. And the winner, what does the winner get, Alex? Bragging rights?
Loser has to buy the drinks next time we go golfing. One drink.
One drink? Okay, that's fine. Wait, but we're not going to golf for probably a little bit. Is it? So, like, if we have, like, 6 episodes until then.
It'll just stack up.
Oh, God. You don't drink, though.
It could be a Sprite. It could be a Gatorade.
Those are more expensive than beers almost anymore.
I know.
I mean, shit, dude, Sprite's $3.
Yeah.
How about this? I'll give you a little dry handy underneath the golf cart.
I can't fit underneath the golf cart.
That's the issue here. Not the dry part.
Nah, whatever.
Where's Haley Welch when you need her?
All right. Now we're demonetized.
Dude, we've been demonetized ever since I yelled "fuck" really loud.
You mean your shit me isn't?
Funny enough, that has yet to be taken. I put one up on Instagram. It did not get taken down. I figured Instagram would take that down. I was shocked.
Have you seen what's on Instagram? I think that's the least of the worries.
Yeah, that's fair. I've seen a lot of people die on Instagram.
Yeah.
A lot of people die. They need to fix their shit. Normally that stuff's saved for Twitter.
Yeah. Or Reddit.
Yes. So, all right. Alex, you got anything else from today?
I don't.
Me neither.
Except for our possible next episode.
Oh, we do have to tease it. So, we are currently working on, obviously because of going home for the funeral and everything, things are getting a little fucked up. But we are working on a really cool special guest for you guys for hopefully next episode, and if not, then hopefully within the next few fucking episodes. So be on the lookout for that. We've got this individual set up. They would like to be on the podcast. It is just finding how we are going to make it work with schedules. Alex, would you like to tease anything more, or do you think we just leave it at that and let the ones of viewers tremble and wait? Colt, I swear to fucking God, though, if you spoil this for everyone,
Yeah, Colt, do not leave.
we're gonna have fucking beef.
I guess one thing we could say is like he's been on ESPN.
Ooh, he knows some famous people.
He knows some famous people.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and it's going to be an interview style episode. It's not going to be our traditional stuff.
With Nick.
Yeah, the one except we're not going to do a "you're shitting me" or we're kind of just going to. I think we should just jump straight into it and just. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
Right.
But I think it's going to be a really cool episode for you guys. So you guys really ought to check that out when it comes out. Be a ton of fucking. We're going to make a ton of cool clips off there too, just because I feel like it's going to do really well. So, but yeah, that is that's all I got. There's your guys' sneak peek. But he is kind of a celebrity. So yeah. So well, everyone, that is our show for today. Thanks so much for tuning in, as we do always appreciate you spending your time with us. we will have a new episode for you guys every Wednesday morning at 4 a.m. right here on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Please be sure to like the episodes and give us a rating, as it does help the show to grow. We don't spend any money on advertising, so your guys' word of mouth is the only way we are able to grow. Also, please be sure to check out our social medias, which Alex is going to list off to you right here.
If your main source is Instagram, it's 2 Guys 1 Week.
Yep.
If you want to see all these in clip form,
Yep.
you can go to TikTok, 2 Guys 1 Week Pod.
Yep.
X, formerly known as Twitter, is TGOWpod, and then
Yep.
our YouTube, if you're not on it already,
Yep.
2 Guys 1 Week.
Yep. All clips are posted on X, which is Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. And then if you want to see the full episode, obviously either on Spotify or YouTube. So that is everything for this week, everyone. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.